Hello everyone, this is Abhijit from Talentious Corner. We are going to talk about MTAR IPO that is going to come in month of March 2021. So in this video, we will talk about what MTAR technology does, how's their finances, what is their future, and based on that, you can decide that whether to bid for this particular IPO or not. So MTAR Technology incorporated on 11th November 1999 at Hyderabad. They are leading precision engineering solution provided limited. Let's understand what is this precision engineering. So for an example, 10 by 10 centimeter block is supposed to be fabricated. In general engineering, this block can be between 9.95 centimeter to 10.05 centimeter and it is accepted. But when we go for precision engineering, this tolerance that was 5 for by general engineering goes to between 5 to 10 microns. And the components that are made using precision engineering, they are very critical in a lot of industries. So MTA technology uses their precise machines, assembly, testing, quality and control, and specialized fabrication competencies to develop products and fulfill in the market. Companies serving nuclear energy sector, space program, aerospace, defense, and clean energy sector. If you talk about their customer base, for last 35 years they are serving nuclear industry. NPCIL is one of their customers for last 16 years. They have long-standing relationship with DRDO and ISRO. Bloom Energy, Rafael, Elbits are their crucial clients. They are having 7 manufacturing units. One of them is export-oriented unit. Let's talk about industrial analysis. In upcoming slide, we are going to see how precision industry is situated in market, as well as we are going to compare MTR technologies. So if we will see, MTR technology generates 66% of their revenue from clean energy sector, and from nuclear sector they generate 15% of their revenue, and from space and defense they generate 19% of their revenue. If we talk about precision industries growth, from financial year 16 to financial year 20, growth was around 7.1%, and as per CRISIL research studies, from 2020 to 2025 growth will be somewhere between 6 to 7%. Let's talk about who consumes most of the products from precision engineering. Automobiles consume 51% of products from precision engineering, defense and aviation 19%, engineering and capital goods 15%, aviation industry 4%, power is 5%, nuclear, space and other industries altogether 6%. So that's how industry is located. So 51% components are made for automobile industry specifically. Obviously defense, aviation and space, they have a lot of precision equipment, so they also acquire a good amount of market. Financial year 2025 it is expected this industry, automobiles industry, will go to 54% and it will shrink rest of the industry. However, nuclear, aviation, defense, they are going to have a significant growth that time. Let's talk about financial for MTR Technologies. 2018 their asset was 281 crores, 2019 it was 305 crores, March 346 crores, and last 9 months 381 crores. So there is a decent growth with the industry. Total income 160 crores was in 2018, 185 crores in 2019, 218 crores in March, and 177 crores for last 9 months. If we talk about their expenses, they are also growing up at a certain limit. Let's talk about if you see their profit after tax. So in 2018, their profit was 5.42 crores. Reason is that they tried a lot of expenditure in that particular year, so that's why their profit is going a bit down. In 2019, they earned around 39.2 crores. March 2020, that is 31.32 crores. And this was a time when industry was having a less export, so that's why you can see there is a drop. And if you talk about last 9 months, industry stands at 28.07 crores. So there is a significant growth in financials for this particular company also. So if we talk about shareholding pattern, current shareholding pattern is 62.24% goes with promoters. Public is having 37.76 percentage. Once IPO is issued, 50% share will be with promoter and 49.75% will be with public. Objective behind IPO, so company is having borrowing of around 60 crores, so they want to pay it in advance. So that is one of the reason they want to fund their working capital requirement and general corporate purpose. So these are the three reasons they want to go for IPO. If we talk about how their competitors are located, so once we talk about profit after tax, so MTR Technology stands on 30 crores However, there are the industries, they are L&T, like they're having 10,000 or 10,000 crore or 10,000 crores, and there are industries they are having 300 crores to 24 crores to 46 crores. So these are the industry, they manufacture more or less same kind of product. So that's why this is not exact apple to apple comparison, but this is a overall comparison. If we talk about what is their operating margin, so MTAR operates at 28.5 percentage, that is the highest in the industry. After that, Techman India comes and rest of them comes. So they're having a very high operating margin. Net margin 14%, that is again second highest in the industry after Techman India. If you talk about ROCE, ROCE is third highest. First is Mahindra Space, then Techman, followed by MTAR. Let's talk about strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats. So companies having a wide product portfolio. They're having 3 products in clean energy sector, 14 products in nuclear energy sector, and 6 products for defense and aviation energy sector. They are having a good track record. They are having a diversified supplier base. They are having a diversified supplier base. When they work for projects that are for national interest or national importance, that time raw material comes from client need also. So that's how their supplier base is pretty good, and they're having a stable financial growth that we saw in their financial sheets. If we talk about weaknesses, they're having a concentrated revenue. So 77% of revenue comes from Bloom and NPCIL, out of which 50% is contributed by Bloom and 27 is contributed by NPCIL. So their revenue is very concentrated, and if there is change in policy in Bloom or NPCIL, or they get a better supplier, financial for the company may get impacted. And their dependency is on government orders. ISRO, DRDO, NPCIL, they are getting most of their orders from that. And as government is going for privatization, or they depends on a lot of industries, so that may impact company in future. If we talk about opportunities, products can be diversified. Automobiles is one of the sector where company is not touching, and in future if company starts touching automobile sector, they are going to have pretty pretty decent growth. Government policies, government is talking about make in India, so that is one of the thing that is going to benefit this industry. And expansion in other sector, as automobiles is one of the opportunities their industry can invest. Let's talk about threats. So there is a high competition with privatization, and as precision industry goes for a specific kind of material or niche material, so the price and supplier for this kind of material, raw material, are volatile in nature. Let's talk about IPO. So IPO is coming on 3rd March, and IPO will close on 5th March. Face value is going to be 10 rupees per equity. IPO price is going to be somewhere between 574 to 575. You need to bid for 26 shares, and issue size is 596.41 crores. Out of that, 123.52 crores will be a fresh issue. So IPO is opening on 3rd March. IPO will close on 5th March. Basic allotment will be given on 10th March. Initial refund will be given on 12th March. If you get a share, it will be credited in your account by 15th March, and IPO will be listed on March 16th. I hope this video will help you to decide whether you want to invest on MTAR IPO or not. Thanks for watching the video.